We would quite literally all be lost without GPS. In the last 10 years or so, it has transformed our lives in so many ways, much more than just being able to get to your destination without the use of a map. Maps themselves have all but disappeared, and only the traditionalists still use them. They are now about as common as typewriters. GPS units have allowed us to get lost, to go off the beaten path and explore areas that we would never have done before, because getting lost is now all but impossible. Our smartphones have GPS built into them, so not only can we find where we need to go, but if needed, they can help others find us. Of course, this all comes with the concern that we are being monitored constantly by Big Brother, which may well be true, but honestly, who really cares? I certainly don't. Yes, the paranoid conspiracy theorists are up in arms about it, but they probably have something to hide. I've had Garmin GPS units for at least the past 7 years, and I relied on them completely. When I traveled, I took the unit with me and plugged it into the rental car rather than paying the rent agency for the use of one. This worked fine until the last trip when I discovered that the cigarette lighter socket in the car wasn't working and my GPS was running out of power. I was on my way to a hotel in an area that I didn't know and was quite convinced that the GPS would die before I got there, stranding me in the middle of nowhere. Fortunately, the unit died just as I pulled into the hotel, which was absolutely perfect timing. However, the next day I had to find my way to a remote location in the foothills, and I had no idea how I was going to manage that. It was then that I discovered that the Maps application in my iPhone had very good GPS capability. In fact, in many ways it is far superior to the Garmin. I'd had the phone for over a year and had never once thought of using it as my GPS unit. In fact, you could say that I had overlooked the obvious. As I explored using it, I realized that I could ask Siri for directions, and she would instantly pull up the maps and send me on my way. Siri allows men to ask for direction without feeling like an idiot, so she's a very handy traveling companion. I also found that I could press on an address in my address book or Safari or an email, and that also would instantly load the map and plot the directions. Now, when I get in the car, the phone tells me, without prompting, how long it will take me to get home and what the traffic is like. Now, I may well be the only idiot on the planet with a smartphone who didn't realize how amazing the GPS functionality is. But just in case I'm not alone, hopefully this short video will encourage you to explore. Now, go and get lost in the nicest possible way, of course. By the way, I recommend that you buy a Scosche mount from Amazon to mount on your windshield. Then attach the magnet to the back of your phone so that you can slap it straight on when you get in the car. A word of warning though, if you put the magnet directly onto the phone, you'll never be able to remove it. So best advice is to have the phone in a case and put the magnet on the case. I'm Michael Rashad. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it interesting, informative, and useful to you in your journey. If you'd like to discuss it or any of my other videos, or talk about how I might help you transform your business into one that is not only more profitable, but more fun, please call me at 303-856-5778 or email me at michael@michaelrashad.com. Thanks again.